Welcome to the Think IGCSE Economics video series, proudly brought to you by thinkigcse.com. Have you ever wondered why some countries seem to have more wealth and prosperity than others? Or why the quality of life in one region might differ so drastically from another? To answer these questions, economists often turn to indicators like real GDP per capita and the Human Development Index, or HDI. But what exactly are these indicators? And how do they help us understand living standards and income distribution? Real GDP per capita is a measure of the average economic output per person in a country. It's calculated by dividing a country's real gross domestic product, or GDP, by its population. But it's not as simple as it sounds. To get the real GDP, we first need to calculate the nominal GDP, which is the total value of all goods and services produced in a country within a given period. Then, we adjust this figure for inflation using a deflator. This gives us a more accurate picture of a nation's economic output, accounting for changes in price levels over time. However, real GDP per capita is not a comprehensive measure. It fails to consider income inequality and the quality of goods and services produced. This is where the Human Development Index, or HDI, comes in. The HDI is a composite index that measures three key aspects of human development: longevity, as measured by life expectancy at birth; education, as measured by a combination of adult literacy rate and enrollment at all levels of education; and standard of living, as measured by real GDP per capita. Calculating the HDI is a bit more complex. Each of the three dimensions is given a score between 0 and 1, with 1 being the best. These scores are then averaged to give an overall HDI score. A higher HDI score indicates a higher level of human development. While both these indicators provide valuable insights, they're not without their limitations. Real GDP per capita, for instance, doesn't account for non-market activities or income inequality. The HDI, on the other hand, doesn't consider political freedom, gender inequality, or environmental sustainability. So what have we learned? Real GDP per capita and the HDI are essential tools in understanding living standards and income distribution. They represent a country's economic output and human development respectively, but they don't paint the whole picture. Other factors, such as political stability, environmental sustainability, and social equality, also play a crucial role in determining a nation's living standards. In conclusion, while it's important to consider these indicators, we must also look beyond them to understand the complexities of living standards and income distribution. After all, a country's wealth is more than just its economic output. It's about the quality of life it offers to its citizens. Enjoyed the video? Subscribe to Think IGCSE for more insightful economics lessons and tips.